Hi everybody, today we're going to be making some snowball earrings. If you're looking for something stylish to wear this summer, we've got you covered. So this is what we're going to be working on today. This is a completed pair of our snowball earrings, and today we're going to be walking you through it. So you're going to need a couple supplies that should be in your grab and go craft kit. You'll need 2 styrofoam balls, so you'll need 2 of these. You'll need 2 head pins and earring hooks, which we've already connected for you. You're gonna need 3 different colors of paint. I've got yellow, red, and blue, but whatever's in your bag or what you've got at home will be just fine. I've also got some white glitter, some glue, 2 little paper rectangles, which you're gonna be using for your cones, a paintbrush, pair of scissors, a paper clip, and some Q-tips. So those are the materials that you'll need to get started. All right, so we're gonna start off by making our cones. I've already done one of them already, but that's what it's going to look like when you're done making them. So what you're gonna wanna start off with is just to kind of twist it into kind of a cone shape like that. You're gonna want these edges here at the top to line up as best as you can. And again, going for that nice cone shape. And then you'll take your paper clip and you'll secure that edge while you glue it. So you'll start off with gluing the bottom side right here. So grab one of your Q-tips and some of your glue and just get a little bit right on that bottom flap. And let that dry for just a second if you want to just hold it there. And then you can take your paper clip off and we'll go ahead and glue the top part. So just get a little bit of glue underneath that flap and let that dry. Great, so once you're done making your cones, you're gonna wanna start painting your styrofoam balls to look like the snowball. So I've already done one of them already, but I'm going for that nice stripe look. You can do all red, you can do all blue, you can do whatever you're feeling, but I'm going for that nice traditional snow cone look. So before you start, I like to just kind of smush that ball on the table just a little bit so it gives it a nice edge. It's not gonna roll all over the place while you're trying to paint it. And then the idea is you're just gonna put your brush in your paint and then you're just gonna dab it on. The idea is to kind of dab it on as opposed to painting it on. So it gives it more of that poured over look, like snowball juice, instead of just covering this in paint. So I'm just gonna do a nice dabbing motion like that. And then once you move colors, just make sure that you're rinsing off your brush or you're getting it nice and clean so you're not mixing those colors. I just rinsed off my brush. Now I'm gonna go for that yellow and we're just gonna dab that onto the middle. Going for that sheer look. Don't want it to be too heavy. Almost like less is more. Just filling in the edge there. All right, I'm gonna rinse my brush off and then apply the blue. Okay, so once you've got your balls painted just like that, we're gonna let them dry. They actually dry a little bit quicker than you'd think. But we'll be putting some glue on them next, so just make sure they're completely dry. I'd give it at least 2 to 3 minutes before you move on to the next step. Once both of your styrofoam snowballs are dry, you're gonna wanna apply a thin layer of glue because we're gonna add some glitter to give it a nice icy look. If you've got some Mod Podge at home, that works as well. Great. Still wanting to roll on me. All right. Just dabbing some glue on the top. Okay, once those have a nice glue layer, you can add your white glitter. Just sprinkle some right over the top there. And then you're gonna wanna let this dry again until your glue is dry and your glitter is nice and secured on there. I'd give it another 2 or 3 minutes before you move on to the next step. Okay, once that glue is dried, again, we're gonna start assembling everything. So you're gonna wanna take your head pins and your earring hooks. Those are already combined, and just place it right through the center. And be a little careful, you don't want the head pin to bust all the way through the back end of the ball and everything breaks. So just make sure those are nice and secure, but not going through the bottom. And that head pin, will sit right on top of the ball. And then you can do that with your other one as well. Right through the center. Perfect. And then when we made our cones, you'll see that there's a little flare coming off the top. You're gonna wanna just cut that off, get it nice and level and even. So you can just kind of snip and fix those little corners. That way it's more of a cone shape as opposed to that flared off look. So we're gonna wanna just cut that off, fix the corners. Great. You'll take your Q-tip and just put a little bit of glue right along that inside ridge. So your ball will have somewhere to stick in the cone. And then that can just go right in there. And you're gonna wanna let that dry. Again, a little bit of glue in the cone. Stick it in the cone and let that dry. You're more or less done at this point, but before you start wearing them, just let everything settle, let all the glue dry. You'll be good to go. All right, so there you have it. 2 lovely snow cone earrings. Gonna be looking stylish all summer long. I think I look pretty good with them myself, actually. Thank you so much for picking up a grab and go craft pack from the library. Hope you look good this summer rocking your snazzy snowball earrings. Thanks so much, bye.